Hey, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be discussing the March real estate market report for Avalon and Stone Harbor in New Jersey, located here at the Jersey Shore. On the minds of everyone seems to be what is going on with real estate prices at the Jersey Shore. Hi there, I'm Michael Sutley, and our team and I specialize in selling homes exclusively at the Jersey Shore, and today we wanted to fill you in on what we are seeing in this crazy real estate market. So let's jump right into it. To grasp what is going on, we need to start with a look at the broader market. The Fed has recently delivered on its promise to raise interest rates a quarter point, and more hikes have been promised. The most recent economic data showed that March's inflation recorded a 40-year high at 8.5%. That's not good for anyone. It appears that inflation is not going to be temporary based on the current supply chain issues and the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war that has continued to strain economies around the world. Currently, interest rates are hovering at a little over 4%, and we can expect another interest rate hike coming from the next Fed meeting in May. The question is, how aggressive of a rate hike will it be? So, let's dive into some local numbers and see how this is affecting our real estate market here at the Jersey Shore. All right, so here we go. So looking at homes sold. So in March of 2022, this past March, we have 10 homes sold. In February of 2022, 6 homes sold. That's a 67% jump, but that's typical of people starting to bring a little bit of homes to market. So note this stat right here. So last March, 16 homes sold. Compared to this past year, 10. That's a 37% decrease. So, median sale price, which everybody's always curious of, median sale price in March was $3.4 million. Going back 1 year to March, $2.18 million. That's a 57% jump in price. So, sales to list the price ratio is 99%. So, going back in February, it was 95% because you always have a little bit more leverage sometimes over the winter. And in March of last year, 99%. So there is no change there. Let's go to median days on market. So currently, last March was 69 days, jumping over 1 year ago was 62 days. So roughly not much of a change. Now, here's where you're going to notice the really big change. Homes sold year to date, 28. So if you go back 1 year, homes sold year to date, 40. And I mind you, like I'm doing this a little bit in April, so the stats for this may be skewed just a smidge, but that's a 30% decrease. And I want to just make sure you note that the prices have gone up drastically, 57%, 55% we're looking at in some appreciation for median prices. Yet there's very few homes. Look, this is clearly a supply and demand issue. There's tremendous rush to buy in properties, and we just aren't seeing the properties. So this is current, and at the time of this video, 27 homes for sale. Median list is 3.7, which is almost a 3.8 million. The high is a 15 million. And note that the days on market is 28, and there's currently 28 homes under contract. All right, so this is where we get a little bit of a gist of what's going on. So we got homes sold, right? So if we look back in January, so the gray is 2021 and burgundy is 2022. So roughly the same. Notice the drastic difference in February, 13 to 6. That's a 50%. And here's another big cut from 16 in 2021 to 10. So we're clearly seeing homes sold, but there's an enormous demand, and that's kind of where we're at. And that kind of explains the market that we're in. And I hope these numbers help you out a little bit and just give you a gist of what's going on, because if you're thinking of selling, there is no time like the present. All right, now let's jump over here to Stone Harbor and see what we got going on in Stone Harbor. So last March, which was this past March, I should say, 3 homes sold. Going back the previous month of February, 5. Last year at this time, 3. So there is no change month to month here. All right, median sale price. So 2.2 million in this past March. Going back the previous March, 2.2 million. So there is really not much of a change of appreciation that we're seeing, but that also could be because of the amount of limited inventory that we're seeing. So sale to list ratio, as you can expect, when you have only 3 homes that were sold, 103%. But note this, that there was the same numbers the year prior. It was 94% the sale list ratio. That is a 10% jump. That is actually a lot. Going down here for median days on market. Okay, this is actually a drastic one, and to be expected when you see the 103% of sale to list. So 49 days. 49 days is the median days on market. Go back 1 year to March of 2021, 188 days. That is a drastic difference, and I think that tells you a lot, tail of the tape. Mind you, like I said, this is a current stat here, a little bit into April, but homes sold year to date is going to be 14. Go back 1 year at this time, 13. So there's really not much of a difference, but note that they're going over list, but they haven't really listed above what was the previous year, unlike Avalon, which Avalon listed, you can see the appreciation that went through there. So currently 13 homes for sale, median list price 3.5 million. Median days on market is a ridiculous 11. 10 homes under contract. The high is 7.7 million, with a low coming in at a whopping 1.5 million. So I always like to take a look at this one. This is your home sold compared to the previous year. So this is actually a good sign. In January, sold 3 extra homes. But then here we are in February with 2 less, and then we're dead even in March. So definitely not a lot of inventory going on here in Stone Harbor, and they did not see the same appreciation that Avalon did. But as you can see, the demand is super high, especially based on days on market. So here is what we expect in the short term. Buyers will continue to rush into the market to beat the rate hikes, continuing to create multiple bid situations for certain properties. Because of the low inventory, buyers will continue to be creative with their offers and waive their home inspection rights, appraisal contingencies, and use escalation clauses to secure a deal. Make sure you check back next month, and every month for that matter, so we can break down the numbers of what is happening here at the Jersey Shore real estate market. Do me a favor. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. Again, I'm Michael Sutley, and if you are thinking of buying or selling at the Shore, then you are in the right place. I am only a phone call away, and I love when my phone rings.